my beautiful diamonds. I made it home. It's Friday. It is hailing, hail, sleet, and rain. I shared an Uber with one of my coworkers. And now I'm home. Yay! Let me just share this story time with you. Now that I have a little extra time because I got home early today and I'm so happy. I am 55 years old. He is 58. Married for 36 years. I found out last August he was having an affair with a 37-year-old woman. Now keep in mind he's 58. He said if I didn't like it, him being in daily contact with her, then I should leave. I left in September, celebrated our 36th anniversary and my birthday alone, without a single text message from him. I filed for divorce in December, mostly to protect my financial interests because he was spending money like crazy. Looking back, I wasn't ready to file. He cried me a river and promised me two things. One, zero contact with the other woman, and two, that he would cut off friendship with two male friends, let's just call them M and P, who were his confidants and cheerleaders through the affair. They knew he was cheating and they was encouraging him to continue to cheat. I went back to him in January. I know I shouldn't have, so please be kind to me. As far as I know, there was zero contact with the other woman. His two male friends, on the other hand, are a different story. P backed off, and although I knew they were still talking, it was not an in my face talking kind of thing. M, on the other hand, was a daily in my face F you kind of thing. I've confronted my husband several times. His answer was always that I had to let it go, just let it go. Fast forward 6 months later, Tuesday, my husband thinks I'm out of town, but instead I went for a walk. Not intentionally, but I walk right past the construction site where my husband works. And lo and behold, it is him and his friend M. His friend starts talking to me like I am his best friend or something. I ignored him and said to my husband, "Do you remember the promise you promised me when I came back?" To which his answer was that I needed to pack my stuff and leave. If I don't like it, leave. I walked back home and I did just that. Right now, I am struggling to understand the relationship between my husband, who's 58, and his man friend, Mr. M. He's almost 70. As a woman, it makes no sense to me at all. I asked my husband in front of this guy if his friendship with M was more important than our marriage. And he just repeated, "You need to pack your SHIT and you need to go." I am struggling right now, Miss True Love. I need some words of wisdom. Please help! Exclamation point. Wow. So I said, how the hell are you going to pick a homie over your wife? You know, even though I understand that you don't just throw your friends away just because you have a woman come on the scene, especially if you've had this friendship for a long, long time. But these don't seem like really good friends because they know he's married and they encourage him to do cutthroat on his wife's, they support that. So they're not good association. So I told her this is a tough situation. It sounds like you've set a boundary to protect your relationship and your well-being, and he's not willing to respect it. His refusal to seek therapy and his choice to prioritize harmful friendships over your concerns. I mean, after all, you are his wife. That's a red flag. So here are some steps for you to consider. First, I told her to stand firm and reiterate your concerns and the reasons behind your ultimatum. Nobody really likes an ultimatum. I know I don't want nobody giving me ultimatums, but sometimes ultimatums are necessary. Make it clear that you won't back down. Reach out to your friends or your family or even a therapist for emotional support and guidance. Start making plans for your future, including finding a new place to live, and set up a support system by joining a support group. Either you could go to one that's in person, or you could go to one on Zoom. You could do Zoom support groups right on your phone, because I have Zoom on my phone, and I have my doctor on demand on my phone, and I see my therapist once a month. Even if he refuses therapy, consider seeking counseling for yourself to help you through this challenging situation and put your well-being first. Remember, you deserve to be in a healthy and a respectful relationship. Don't compromise your own happiness and your well-being. And that's what women tend to do all the time. Also, and most importantly, please, because she's a Christian woman too, I told her to stay prayed up, find someone you can study the Bible with. My services are available. And join a nice community or a fellowship church. And by all means, take care of yourself. And that was the recommendation that I gave her, because this spouse or husband, he doesn't care about how his wife feels. And between you and me, I really don't think that he stopped seeing the other woman. I really don't think he did. But that's what he told her. And, a lot of the times wives, they want to believe what they want to believe, because, it can be very hurtful to have to start over again, especially at her age. How old is she? She said that she is, how old is she? She's 55 and he's 58. Who wants to start over at 55? But you know how I always suggest to my beautiful diamonds, honey. Fly solo, stay single. But, she looks like she wants to try to fight for her marriage. I mean, after all, she was married for 36 years. And he was having an affair with he's 58. He was having an affair with a 37-year-old. I don't know how long that affair was going on for. But, you have to take care of yourself, baby. And just hopefully do what I suggested. Like I said, I am a coach. I'm not a therapist. So that's why I always recommend they get a therapist. But anyway, there you have it, my beautiful diamonds. And hopefully she has money. She said she was looking out, is trying to safeguard her finances, because he seems to be spending money like water, probably on the other woman. She needs gifts and all of that. And then she's what? She's like, 12 years or 13 years younger than him. So, he wants to impress her. So we know what happens with that situation. But there you are, my darlings. I mean, think about it. Tell me that marriage doesn't complicate your life. It does. I choose the single life every time. There you have it. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.